Today, we can say it's another milestone that we can pass on. When we do not learn these principles, we take our life for granted. I'm husband, I'm wife, son, daughter. So we work as an individual based on the culture, society, and then we continue our journey. Oh no, no, you are not good now for me. You were soulmate. Now you are so. That kind of things continues in our life, and we are expecting a different result. So that is what an individual life, and it is totally different when we have a life of a seeker. When we have a life of a seeker. So a person transitions to become a seeker by the fourfold practices. That is what we say. The first is the knowledge. Knowledge, what we have been talking about, discernment, knowledge, and dispassion, behavior. So we want to bridge the gap between the discernment and dispassion. The more we practice discernment in our daily life, the life continues to change. You might have felt. Then we have to clear the garbage in the mind. We have to clear the garbage in the mind by the six treasures. So the entire journey is that whether I'm working on the mind or the mind is working on me. So we covered SD, Sama and Dhamma. Sama, relax, calm, equanimity of the mind. That is how we start working on the mind. I think everyone is clear. Dhamma, we did talk about, and many of you have taken up that cultivate new habits and replace the old habit. Dhamma, sensory control, not suppression, not reaction, not hesitation. Why I briefed this. If you do not practice discernment, dispassion, sama, and dhamma, the third treasure will not enter into your life. What is that third treasure? Third treasure, the name in Sanskrit is known as Uparati. Uparam. Two words are there. Uparam, Uparati. Sometimes Uparati is also translated as sannyasa. Internally, you become a monk. Internal. But literal translation, and then we will understand it. What is the literal translation? What is working on the mind? I understand, and how it is different from the mind working on us. That is what is we are. So understand the meaning of this word Uparati or Uparama. Uparati, two syllables, means away from enjoyments. So, away from pleasure and enjoyment does not mean that you leave your ordinary life of eating food, going to places, going on vacation. Everything is okay. So, what happens internally? You are away from the enjoyment of the senses caused by the desire that is projecting happiness. Every time you wake up in the morning, let me have a cup of tea, and you are aware. Have a cup of tea, but you are aware. Happiness is inside. It is not in the cup of tea, it is not in the coffee. I also take it, but we live into that state of awareness. This is the first way to understand. And so when you practice two earlier treasures, Sama and Dhamma, then only the third can take over the mind and you start working on the mind. Then the mind is 100% available to you when everywhere. In which condition? In all the conditions. And then when it is available in meditation, so what happens? No thoughts. You are absorbed into meditation. That is one way to understand. Another meaning, that you are maintaining an awareness that all the pleasures that comes from outside, from an object, from a person, is a reflection of this happiness which is already inside me. Once we do not understand this, then every day we are carried away by these pleasures, and we say, okay, go to one restaurant, then the second, then the third, and the fourth. But we continue our journey. Mind is constantly working on us. And as long as this mind is working on us, no permanent peace, no happiness, no success in meditation. Now understand the very practical meaning of this uparama. So it means doing my duty to be done at a given situation, time, condition, whether you like it or you don't like it. It is my duty. I will do it. I shall do it. I must do it. What I said, whether I like it or I don't like it. Let us open this phrase. What it means. You are warning your mind. That is working on you. What is the warning? That mind, I will work on you. I will not work with the likes and dislikes. Yeah, normally you say, I like meditation with this beard guy, let me do it. It will not work. It will never work. I dislike this guy, it's done, he talks too much. It will not work. Do you focus on the principle? Let us open it little more. It simply means you are getting back to yourself. What that means? It's a very simple but deeper principle. We have a tendency to reject or omit what we have to do and start doing what we need not to do. Did you understand that? Oh, Monday, yeah, we have to meet at 8. Yes, okay. I feel tired, so let me postpone. Drop the session. You are harming yourself. Go a little deeper. Tendency to do what I should not do has taken over my. Oh, I feel so it's better not to do it, postpone it. I omit what I need to do. It will create ripples of impressions of likes and dislikes that we do not notice. We give 100 of reasons. We can give 100 of reasons. Take my example. My mind may say, I'm not getting paid by everyone, so people react, do not take interest, so let me leave it. Why should I leave it? It's my duty. I have to do it. I have to do it. Are you understanding? What is to be done? It's a very interesting and very important principle. If you apply this principle in your daily life, you may feel little pain because of likes and dislikes, but once it becomes your habit in the mind, you will enjoy your life in personal, professional, social life. I'm opening up. Our duty, what is to be done is to be done, is duty. Clear? We do not have a luxury to say, I do not feel like doing it. I told you last, did you feel that I missed a single session? So my mind is focused on what is to be done is to be done, is duty. My son and daughter-in-law are here for the last 1 week. I said, no, no, I will complete my session and then I'm ready for you. Both the duties are to be done. Oh, let me give a break. Why? Today I don't feel like taking a bath, so don't take it. Like and dislike, you have to drop it consciously from your mind. That is what the Uparama is. I do not feel like doing it, so not to do it is not a duty. Apply this in daily life. You wake up in the morning, your honey says, I'm not feeling good, take care. This is my duty. I have to take care. Leave aside other important issues. Don't I have a freedom to do what I want to do? Yes. But when I want to do what I like, I don't want to do what I dislike, that must be done. It is an abuse of freedom. You are harming your mind. Are you understanding? Are you getting it? It must be cultivated. It took me almost a year to really understand and appreciate this principle. I was working in Fed government in India, the health ministry. So once I understood, I used to reach half an hour before the time, and I used to leave half an hour later. And that half an hour, I said, here are my agenda. I had administrative duties. I used to give the lessons like this, in a group lesson and individual counseling. I always reached. One person was also there. You are crazy. Why you come here? It's a federal government job. You already know. Here also, in every democracy. When you are a civil servant, okay, you come after a week. You cannot question, even if you go anywhere. Democratic, institutions works in that way. So that guy said, you are crazy. You are not being paid little more than that. I said, I'm very happy. I feel very happy and satisfied and relaxed what I'm doing. He's still there in the same job, at the same position, and I'm here. A result will definitely come. What you get by this principle is the mastery over the mind. You start working on the mind. Your mind is 100% available to you, and that mind can always succeed in meditation. Meditation is awakening to the knowledge of the real self. How? Because you are going beyond likes and dislikes. Otherwise, likes and dislikes will dictate our behavior and we will create those impressions. We will lose discretion, and ultimately, the intellect will also lose the discernment. Do you see the chain? Do you see the chain? We have already covered discernment, dispassion, sama, dhamma. So discernment is the foundation, then dispassion, then sama and dhamma. And now we are directly attacking consciously how the mind is working with the likes and dislikes. Leave all the likes and dislikes. Ask yourself, what is your duty? Done. Let me do it. You will be, what is the result? You will be amazed if you follow this. Where is the result? The first result, you are always spontaneous. Oh, you are spontaneous. You have seen the spontaneous answers flows out of your mind. Mind is so clear. Power of third treasure. That is why it is known as a treasure. It makes you effortless. Know what is your duty, should be done. Do it. because it will help us to grow, to evolve, and rise in consciousness. Spontaneity will be the result. I sure? Spontaneity is the result. So, what you like is not going to be what is to be done. I'm stressing again. And what you do not like is not what is not to be done everywhere. So, what will happen? What will happen? This is also for everyone, but I'm pointing to Terry also, my friend. He has been saying, no, 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 no. No, no, this May assistant has come, she is crazy. Why you become crazy then? I should not. Look at it. It will change your entire behavior and attitude. What happens? Again, I'm stressing. What do you do? If you go by what you like and do not like, you will lose spontaneity. Do you understand? You will ignore duty. It is a dereliction of your duty. You abuse your freedom as a human being. No, no, why should I do duty for my friend or my honey, my son and kids? No, I have to do it. It is to be done. Finish. Period. It is to be done. That is the beauty of Uparama. It gives you a satisfaction. So after this session, I'm very happy. Yes, to myself. I'm happy to myself. If you have understood it clearly, you will also be happy to yourself. If you do not understand, it's your problem. If you don't follow the principle, it's your problem. It's not my problem. Another result, you really know what it means by helping others and helping others to evolve. That makes you a real yoga teacher. There are many teachers here. Many teachers. If you don't practice Uparama or Uparati, you don't excel in your personal life, in your professional life, in your social life. But our focus is to succeed in meditation and awaken to the knowledge of the real self. Link spontaneity. Link the knowledge continues to live in your mind. You know the basic fundamentals continues to live in your mind, and that mind never works on you. It always you work on the mind. You know what it means by helping others. Helping others means doing my own duty. Whatever is the situation, in any condition, in every situation, okay, reject what is your duty. Just for example, reject your duty. What is duty means what is to be done belonging to my personal, professional, social life. I must do it. I reject what I like to do. I must reject what I don't like to do, but it is my duty. Are you understanding? I've been stressing again and again. Once you do it, the last result, you will be amazed. You discover that it is the subtle ego that is working inside based on the likes and dislikes. You are able to drop your ego. You don't care the results of your action. It is duty. I need to do it. The result will definitely come sooner or later. Whether you are doing any business, whether you are living in a relationship, doing anything, duty, duty, duty. I must do it bypassing the likes and dislikes from the mind to prevent the mind to gather these impressions, which will start dictating me and my life. Are you getting it? Uprama is a wonderful tool, the inner treasure. I have hit your mind by saying that don't abuse your freedom with reference to the duty. Commitment to one's duty beyond likes and dislikes. Another word for Uparati is known as monkhood. Internally, you become a monk. That is a real monk. I went to in 2017. I went to uh, Austria for a group session. There were 250 people, and so there was a monk, the Buddhist monk, lady monk. So who? So we had a couple of pictures. I put one picture on the Facebook. So there were 15 students of this monk, and they instantly wrote me, "Please delete it. She is a monk." What kind of a monk you are? Uparama makes you a monk inside. And the monk in Sanskrit is known as sannyasa. And the meaning of the sannyasa is all round purification of the mind, which is living beyond likes and dislikes. That is becoming a real. We will talk about this little more. That so how to perform that duty, what should be the mental attitude inside my mind, what should be the attitude in my mind when I am performing my duty. So our masters have categorized, there are 5 types of karma or action that we do in our daily life. We have to do only 2 types of action, which is known as nitya and the namitya karma in our life. We reject kamya karma, we reject nishiddha karma, the prohibited karma, and we reject the prayaschitta karma that I will take up in the next session. Returning again, briefing Uparama, understand, SDU. Christina, create an abbreviation. Sama, Dhamma, Uparati. I want to be spontaneous. Yes. I want to get rid of likes and dislikes. Yes. Because the likes and dislikes will cause unwanted stress. Unwanted stress. And who is responsible? I am responsible because I am abusing the freedom. Come on, I'm a teacher. Why didn't you attend the session at the time I said to you? You need not to think about it. Focus on your duty. Let people join. Let people enjoy your life. Sometimes teacher's ego, and then the student's ego, then the clash. So then we are not learning Eastern wisdom. This is such a beautiful principle. The more you do it in your life, the better results you are able to change your behavior and attitude. The spontaneity is the result because your now mind is totally free inside. Anybody asks the question, if I'm a teacher, you know the mind flows out of naturalness, effortlessness. When that happens, the likes and dislikes thoughts never enters into your mind during the practice of meditation, and you succeed. It will never come. I'm repeating. First is the discernment practice. Second is dispassion. We have already covered in detail. Third is the sama, first of the six treasures. Fourth is, or the second treasure is dhamma. Third is uparama. With that, let us start our practice. I